Alright guys, sorry I haven't put anything out in a couple of weeks, but we didn't have a camera. And oh, there's the weed eater guy. Well, now we have a camera, and we're going to get back into the swing of things. Got a lot of exciting stuff coming up, So without further ado, let's get this rocking.
On this episode of BeckBuilt, we've got to move all of this stuff. If you just keep looking around, there's so much stuff. And we've got to get to that trailer and dump that truck off of it.
So I've been without a camera for a week and a half, close to 2 weeks now. And I've got a lot of stuff done. So if it's windy, pardon the wind, let me show you. This is the Dodge Ram Charger. I've got all of the inside of the engine bay cleaned up. Got it all cleaned out. Detailed, you know, as much as it's going to be detailed anyhow. And then wire brush and cleaned all of the chassis and the frame. And the motor's ready to go back in. So we'll be doing that real soon. Over here on Rusty, I got touch-up paint to do, haha, but I've got these brackets made in order to reinforce the frame where the Chevrolets like to crack over the top of the shock mount, and so that it actually has an extra beefy shock mount. The bolt goes through 2 points instead of just hanging out the side of the chassis. And as you can see, I started to paint it, ran out of paint, but it's starting to look really good. It's starting to look real good. And then the Toyota is embarrassing enough. I needed the Flowmaster from the off the Toyota in order to put on the truck. So while I was having fun taking stuff apart, I put this big stupid chrome tip on here, as well as like a 10-inch glass pack or something, or an off-brand glass pack. But that sucker kind of sounds gnarly for a slow. It just sounds fun to drive. While now. See how I got everything stacked into here, but still I'm not ready to pull this trailer out. This is a bunch of siding meant for the house, because the house is literally ripped apart right now in order for me to fix a bunch of rot damage, and I have all kinds of stuff underneath that. That's gonna have to move in order for the trailer tires to clear, and then that can stay there. I don't think that's gonna be in the way. And then this table, that transmission, that table with spare parts, and I have the rear end of the old D100 Dodge truck. That's going to be my new couch. Still have to move that and these two hoods here. Then I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get that out. So everything's out of the way, and I have a straight shot to the trailer. So now what I have to do, even though Rusty doesn't have a bumper, I'm going to figure out how to chain the front of the trailer to the chassis and just pull it out enough so I can drop the truck off in basically the exact same spot where it's sitting now. So I'm not sure if I've said this yet. I mean, y'all know that we're going to go pick up a car. It's a Porsche 928, but I don't think that I've said why yet. I'm not sure, but I'll tell you what. See this really hard to see decal right there that says BeckBuilt? You're going to have to print out another one, because BeckBuilt is going to the 24-hour Le Mans race. That's right, not Le Mans, Lemons. I don't dream that it's Le Mans. Sorry, I'm trying to get my keys straight. The battery in this thing's probably dead. I should probably just skip all this silly crap and just go get the jump box. Keys on. My brakes feel funny. I'm wondering if I still have brakes or not. It might have bled out. All right, we still have battery. Come on, Rusty. Got that old 292 straight 6 in it. Like a little 1-barrel carburetor. There's my brakes. I'm gonna go ahead and check underneath the hood real quick. I don't like the feeling of that. So now while we let that sit there and warm up, we gotta get this bizzle, and we're gonna have to push it out of the way as far back against the ram charger as we can to make sure that we have room to cut in so I can get in. So I got Rusty hooked up to the juice. Rusty's providing the juice. I'm hooked up to the winch. I'm gonna pull this tight. I got blocks behind the front wheels in order to pull the truck up just a little bit in order to, so that I can pop it in neutral, but it won't roll out of here and kill me when I do it because I have to do it by hand. You can already see it rolling downhill. This might be easier than I thought. I don't know. Let's hope I don't die. And I'm gonna have to steer. Like a pro, man. I love this thing. This is the best thing ever. Seriously, look at that, how easy that was. Oh my God. Straight 6 biatches. Oh, there it is. Look at this Mustang. Give us a romp. Nice, man. What is cracking? Look at you, the fresh cut too, man. Yeah. It's like you're gonna take TV, man. If I'd have known, I'd have done something different, like dyed it. So JP and I went to the store and we bought these lenses. Turns out the stuff I was looking for was going to cost the same as this, and it would not have fixed it nowhere near as well. So we're just going to pop these off. And then the other thing we're going to do is I got a small 12-volt battery inside, and we're going to grab it and figure out what wires do what. That way we know what to hook up to on your truck, because that's going to be real interesting since your one side tail light just does nothing but running light. Alright, got the new lens in, and I went ahead and changed the side marker to amber, because honestly I think that's a little bit more legit what it's supposed to be, right? Yeah. I hope so. If we're wrong, tell me. I'm gonna go do the other one. Oh, that's scary. No, you know what's scary? You look in your rear view mirror or look behind you. There's no trailer. No. You can't even see it.
Yeah, I've been looking at my rearview mirrors.
Checking the tires?
Checking the tires, making sure there's...
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. All right.
Like
Robert E. Lee.
Yeah, that's what it is, Robert E.
Racist.
It's a good thing we chose rush hour traffic.
Yeah. All right, so we just got here and we have a Porsche 928 and a dog doing its job properly. Now, is the 928s, are these the aluminum galvanized cars? Or is that the 914, 944? Okay. The only thing I know about them is that Jeremy Clarkson from Top Gear, when his father was passing, he happened to have one of these he was doing a review on, and he drove from where he was at to his father's place in like 30 minutes or something, doing like 120. Yeah. Front engine, rear wheel drive. Yeah, it sure was. It sure was. Oh, look at this thing. Yeah, see how it's barely rusting? See how it's barely... See how it's barely rusting right here? See this color? It's galvanized sheet metal to prevent like your rust prevention. Yeah, that's how they came from the factory. That's fantastic, man. Well, definitely got a deal.
Astro, stop.
Oh, you're so pretty, Astro.
Yeah, you're right. All right. Bringing Luna up. I'm about to say, you're out the street, man. Call it good. Yeah, man. One of the dudes at work broke it all the way off for me. It was wonderful. All right, so they're gonna unlock the steering wheel again. We're gonna see if this thing lifts up. I think everybody needs to see what's going on here. So what you're looking at is a jack that we put underneath the Porsche that's gonna roll. As you can see, it's rolling with the Porsche. And go ahead, Jason, keep going. All right, jack's coming up. Jack. Yes.
All right, so I don't know how good any of that footage we took came out because I noticed the lights in the wrong direction, but that's a Porsche 928 and it's on top of the trailer. So we're gonna pack this bad boy up and head home. Wow, so that camcorder battery's low. My phone has died. My wife is probably mad as all hell at me. JP's old lady, which you can't see JP, it's dark in here. His old lady's probably all mad at him. Sorry, Elise, I'm gonna make you watch this so you can hear my apology. Actually, I just realized you don't have to, I forgot that this microphone is so sensitive, I don't have to yell. I'm just yelling at the screen! We made it home. We have a Porsche 928 on a trailer sitting in front of our house. This thing is pretty fantastic. It's got some dings on there, some trims missing, there's some bad body work done. But, like I said, the galvanized body, so it won't rot out. And we have aluminum doors. Check out these doors. Back up, hon. Check this out. Watch this. This day, look. It just shuts that easy. I mean, just shuts that easy. That's insane to me. But anyways, as you can see, if you want to get an inside shot, it is toast. So it's alright because we're going to completely gut this thing. A dash fire took this car out, which is why it's not on the road anymore. See if you can't somebody trying to steal my hood. Our hood, apologize. The wood weighs nothing. It's aluminum. Watch this. Absolutely nothing. I mean, yeah, you can see right there. That aluminum. It's got this Porsche V8 in there, overhead cam. Someone's already stripped it and pulled it for parts. They took the bolt, all the bolts, the thermostat, distributor cap, rotor. They popped the timing chain off, timing belt off. Don't know why or what they were trying to get to. I gotta put a breaker bar still on there and see if the engine will turn. But all I see is nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. We're gonna rip all this German out of here, and we're just gonna stick a truck drivetrain in here. Yeah, Chevrolet 5.7, possibly TBI 350 with the 700 R4 transmission, where it all operates on one basic computer. The idea here is to make it as reliable as possible. We're not really like trying to build a race car engine. We just want a tractor engine, something that's just going to be chugging along and keep real steady without overheating and dying. And that's how we're going to be able to win the race. The car is just an advantage because it doesn't weigh anything. Like, well, it's strapped down, but the car like is really light, and it'll do really, really good with that engine in it. And yeah, so this is our 24 hours of lemons car. BeckBuilt's going to the 24 hours of lemons. Love what you do. Have a good one.
92 straight 6 biatches.